ChatGPT tried to give me a rap 2025 of what I did with ChatGPT this year. We don't need all that crap. I made a few quick changes over the holiday season. One of those was I've been having Spotify for the family, which is $20 a month for 6 people. And
I didn't realize it was that expensive. I've never looked into it because I haven't had a big need for it, but
I don't think that's expensive at all. For 6 people to have 6 different accounts under one, like it's all premium. It's all the no ads, all that jazz.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I thought
I
that's for
I'm
six
a
people.
bit.
It's pretty all
I
right.
can be a bit of a miser. I understand that.
Well, and the things that you don't want, but you opted for a terabyte of storage space that you'll take a long time to need. So I got you. Um, now I pay for music because there's enough situations in my life where I am playing music in a public space for an event or something that I need to be ad free. And it was at the time, prices have changed a little bit, so I cannot tell you what the solo plan is now. But at the time, my solo plan was like $10 a month, and the family plan was $12 a month. And I think it's always kind of stayed in that range. And it had gotten up to $19.99 a month. And just now, they actually started giving true shuffle. As in, if you ever had like an iPod or the aptly named iPod Shuffle, and you put on shuffle, the algorithm would literally shuffle around. Hey, oldies, how about when you put the CD in your CD player in your car or your truck, and you hit same thing, it would randomize the tracks.
Yep.
Not on streaming media. It doesn't really do that, and it's been obvious. And they actually did
Oh,
just release that, but there was something else going on.
that seems so
Again,
basic.
yeah, right, it is. And they started this wrapped thing right a couple of years ago. Now every freaking body in the world, ChatGPT tried to give me a rap 2025 of what I did with ChatGPT this year. We don't need all that crap. I'm tired of it. But then Tyra was talking to me about something she does with Apple and so on and so forth. So again, a door opened up. Let me look. Well, Apple family was $15 a month for 6 people to have Apple Music. Or now keep in mind, I'm already paying 20. Or I can go to $25 a month and you get everything for 6 people. So that's Apple Arcade, Apple TV. If we wanted it, Apple News, Apple Fitness, those kind of things, right? And music, the music, of course, which everybody's excited about the music part and the Apple TV part because those are both apps you can get on Samsung, whatever, doesn't matter. Arcade comes with the phone. And I immediately jumped in. I talked about last week the Cult of the Lamb, which I actually want for my Xbox now because it actually is a fun enough game. They make you do the controller on the screen kind of thing, which is
Okay.
okay. Not a fan of. By the way, these games will also play on your Mac laptop if you have a lot of them. Not all of them will play on the phone and the laptop. But again, using the keyboard and mouse, not great. Although I did realize I can hook up my Xbox controllers to my Mac, so I'll do that. But anyway, another game I got that I really, really, really have been enjoying is Dicey Dungeons Plus. I don't know what the
Okay.
plus is. So I've noticed that Apple has done that. So I bought Balatro again when I got my phone, paid the 15, $20 for it, whatever it is. And of course I have it. I mean, that's the thing that Kurt and I have done forever. Well, Arcade has Balatro Plus, and I downloaded it, and it was going to make me start fresh. Like I had my regular Balatro game, and Balatro Plus is a different icon. I can't tell the difference. I don't know what the plus is. You would assume it's something they give you something over the regular game, but I can't tell. So I don't answer that. But Dicey Dungeons is Running Man style TV show, right? Where contestants, human contestants, magically get transformed into an actual dice block figure, and they each have their own kind of sets of skills and stuff. So it's similar to Slay the Spire, rather, Slay the Spire, where each character has
Mm,
a different strength or weakness. They actually have different cards. So this is a card game with slots, and you have first round, or level 1, you can get to level 5. Level 1, you have 2 dice. Level 2, you have 3 dice. Level 4, level 5, so on. Till you max out. I think you max out at 5 dice and X amount of health and whatever. And so the cards that you go, and it's a deck builder. So the cards that you have a spot for your dice, and it'll say, like, it'll be blanks. You can throw any dice into that one, and it'll do 2 damage. Cool. So it's an RPG that way. You can already see what kind of damage you're going to do. You can throw up to a max of 3, so 1 dice up to 3 points. So it'd be worth 1 if it's 1 pip, 2 if it's 2 pips, so on. And you'd have whatever it shows on the dice, you'll have that much shield for that round. So it's that kind of maneuvering of special attack with fire or electricity or ground, or do I protect myself? Do I duplicate the dice? There's all kind of strategies you can have. And I've already unlocked all the dice characters, because they make you do that at first, which is fun. So you start with the adventurer dice, which is a sword and shield paladin kind of dice, and you beat that story, the first chapter of that story. And I picked up very fast after the third person I unlocked and beat their story, their first chapter. Every time the jester goes to spin the wheel, it always comes up death. It's like, oh, let's see what prize you get, and you can leave the show. Oh, sorry, you got to play another round. Well, you have to play with the first 6 set of dice to be able to unlock the other chapters to go forward. And it just builds on it, and the story keeps building. There's a secret character that unlocks very quickly. It's just so much. The first character unlocked was the pirate, the thief dice. So they're all based on basically characters from Dungeons and Dragons to a certain point. And I didn't really pay attention to the mechanics. So I was just caught up like, oh, this is so much fun. I'm getting the patterns. I'm figuring it out. That apparently I stole a power from somebody I fought, turned myself into a werebear dice, and stayed that way for the rest of the. I get that like level 2, and there's floor, so you clear floor, you get health, you get little shops to buy stuff, blah blah blah. And so I transformed, and there was no transforming back. So I figured, okay, at the end of the match, it'll transform me back. No, I stayed in werebear form the whole time with like powerful swipes and all this crap, and finished the story chapter with him. It was so crazy. So I don't even know what he can really do, because I got a superpower at the beginning. So his second chapter is not that easy. There's a mechanical engineer dice that you are forced to get rid of one of your powers that you've been playing with to upgrade to this particular one has and you open up spots. So essentially you have a grid of 6. Okay. Think of like an inventory system on a RPG. You can put an attack that's worth 2. So that'd be like a big sword attack. So it'll do like between 4 and 6 damage, but takes up 2 spots in your card inventory. Or you can do a 1 spot, which is usually not as powerful, but it's something like burn some dice or duplicate some dice. It's like kind of like a support, heal, And so you can have more of those 1 slots, but you just have to figure out, am I going to do the 2 slots or the single slots? Well, you start off with just 1 slot typically, but this particular construction dice, engineer, whatever it is, has a button that just says, hit them for 6. Well, after each match, you're having to choose what power to lose, because you get inspired to build a new gadget, and that's what the button. So you're changing out that button every time too, and so it's just enough chaos in that character that it made my brain happy. So yeah, it's called Dicey Dungeons Plus. It's on Apple Arcade. I'm sure you can buy it in the Apple App Store, probably the Android store. Don't know how much it's worth. Steam, I'm sure it's out there on Steam, but it is such a cutesy little odd. The characters are, and they don't even, the art's not all that great. It's almost like that stupid caterpillar book. I can't think of the name of it. That kid's
Hungry Caterpillar.
Maybe with the kind of the splotch pastels and yeah. It kind of reminds me of that to a little point. I mean, it's not quite like that, but and there's no real animations. It's just there's a character over here, and you're in the bottom corner, almost like Pokemon style, diagonal, and the cards are right in front of you, and you throw the dice out, and the only thing that's random is how the dice roll up at the start of your turn. So they'll roll up the numbers, and you just figure out some odd, even, whatever the numbers are. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So
there you go. Yeah, you mentioned Slay the Spire, and I forever ago when you and Kurt were talking about Slay the Spire, I added it to my wish list on Steam, and it went on sale. And the sale ends on the 5th, so the sale probably be gone by the time this well, it will be gone by the time this hits our feed. But it 90% off right now. So I went ahead and grabbed it for $2.50.
Yes.
Just like
that's the best $2.50 you're gonna spend.
Yeah. I haven't tried it yet, but I thought I'd give it a whirl. Give it a whirl.
Just don't even download it. Get your new phone, get it on, put it on the new phone. Do it then.
Oh man. Yeah. The other thing, my boys were looking at it. I've already purchased this, but I like putting stuff on my wish list on Steam and then just waiting to see if it goes on 90% off.
Did you buy it on Steam or did you buy the?
I bought it on Steam.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Understood.
But like for instance, Hogwarts Legacy is on sale right now, 90% off on Steam. So instead of being $60, it's only $6. So
wow, nice.
Yeah. So I've got a bad habit of throwing stuff on my wish list and then waiting for it to be 90% off. And
yeah,
I need to play more of my backlog. But
well, I was going to ask you. You already said it before I asked you, but I was like, if Slay the Spire is less than $10, buy it. Yeah, $2.50. I looked up Dicey Dungeons. The regular app is $4.99.
Okay,
and it's not on sale right now on the Apple Store. And I don't know if it's on Steam or not.
It is Dicey Dungeons. It's not Dicey Dungeons Plus, but Dicey Dungeons is currently 75% off on Steam, so it's $3.74.
So there you go.
But,
yeah, the Plus might just indicate it's part of the arcade, because it is a different app than the straight one. It's just like that. I don't know, but I am enjoying, because I wouldn't pay for arcade. I don't care enough about phone games. I will always play the same thing. I will always go back to my Slay the Spire, my Monopoly Go, and I'll come and go with other games. So I just don't pay for arcade, but because I'm going to pay for the music. And that was the other thing, Joe. At $25 a month, 6 people, right? If I'm already going to pay like $15 a month for music, and then if I wanted the Apple TV, which I did want, but I turned it off because this is kind of expensive. I don't remember what it was per month, but per year, it was like, I don't want to spend that much for one more freaking app, per year. But I dare say it's not $10 a month for Apple TV. I think it's like 15 or more. So yeah, just that by itself covers everything. And then you get the arcade essentially for free. So that's how I looked at it.